Ash, back at it with another one. This is going to be a introspective video. Now, I don't know what you guys think the afterlife is like, but I've been thinking recently that the afterlife is something great, something amazing. Hey, the hummingbird. There's a hummingbird that just keeps coming around. Keeps saying what up, he or she. And I think the afterlife is something so amazing, so great. I think it's a place where all of us human beings, our being, our soul can go to connect with Source, and we can look back on our life and our past lives, because I truly do think that we have had past lives. I think that in the afterlife you can come back to earth as some type of soul, and you can reconnect with other human beings, with other souls who are trying to help earth. I think that in the afterlife you can maybe pick someone or something and relive into their life or go into their form, if that makes sense. Like if I wanted to be a hawk, what I could do is before I could go into earth, and with divine timing and God and Source, he and I will find the right type of hawk to become into. Now this might all be crazy talk. I don't know, this is just something that I've always thought of, that, you know, I truly think that the afterlife is something amazing. You know, and I think that we need to be more present throughout our daily lives on earth, because I think it will translate into the afterlife. As in, the more and more you work on yourself, and the more and more you keep up on the promises that you're making to yourself, you bring that work ethic or that the spiritual goals into the afterlife. As in, I think that some people are put here on earth to learn certain things so that in the afterlife they can bring that certain specific skill or knowledge or wisdom that they needed to learn on earth, and they bring it into the afterlife to then help the earth more, or help God, Source more, or help certain people more, help your genetic lineage. I'm not sure. Now, I don't know what the afterlife would completely look like. I definitely think there is a heaven, and there might be a hell, but I think a lot of the people who do bad things, they truly didn't want to do those bad things. I think that our human part, not the being, but our human part, has a big say in a lot of the negative things in our life that we shouldn't be doing. Now, there is a yin and yang, I do realize that. that there's got to be some type of bad for there to be good. So I'm not trying to completely block off the fact that no one's bad, but I truly do think that there is a lot more good in this world than what is portrayed in the news. And I don't even know why people actually try to portray so much bad stuff on the news. I guess because it gets more views, I'm not sure. And obviously, I'm nowhere near, the top of the top power and over everything, but I do see why either government or higher up people who run the world just want power, complete power. Because they probably don't have anything else to do. If you have all the money in the world and everything that you want, then I guess you just try to get power. You just try to take freedom over others, which is obviously not right. Now, what do you guys think? What do you think the afterlife is truly like? Do you think it's somewhere where it's actually here on Earth, or maybe when you pass away, your soul obviously leaves the body and then you can go to any different planet or realm if space is as big as what they say? I don't know. I'm not sure. I definitely do know that everything does have energy within it. That we are so much more complex than our brains can even distinguish. Our brains can even comprehend how complex everything is. Everything is made for a specific reason. I'm pretty sure whoever's watching this video knows that. Just crazy. I truly do think that the afterlife is something where you can check back on your past life that you just had, and you can realize what you did right and what you did wrong, and if you want to go back into the earth realm, or you can go back into a different type of thing, or certain type of human or a certain type of animal, and relive those experiences that you wanted to live. Or if you didn't completely learn the lesson that God or Source wanted you to learn, then you go back into this specific being that he wants you to do, because you have to pass this certain test to be able to do this in the afterlife and to go up to another level. I think there's something to that. I think it's great that there's always something for us to be doing and learning in life. Because if we had everything we always wanted, then our life would slowly end. So yeah, random video about afterlife and what I think it is. Let me know if you want more of these random introspective type videos. My YouTube channel is Introspective Ash, and I've only done a lot of self-development type videos, and I think a lot of these more introspective random things that come to my mind might be the way of the channel. Might be something unique, some type of niche that I can work into. is to actually be introspective about these random type spiritual type things, which I think is nice to talk about, nice to talk to, and keep grinding, keep pushing, keep thinking, keep this sharp. Click the link in the description if you want to work with me, if you want to say what up. I'd love to talk to y'all. Yeah. Ash. Out, baby.